God, this is too much work. I'm not. I accidentally deleted the first chemo video. I had put like 3 videos together. And during the process when I was trying to download it to YouTube, it was saying that my phone was out of memory. So I had to basically start all over. And of course, I had already deleted the videos out of my phone. So y'all missed my first chemo. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all about my second chemo. I had my appointment. I actually had 2 appointments today. I had one for 1 o'clock that I did not know of. I had an appointment originally on the 28th, but with all the storm stuff going on, they rescheduled my appointment, but didn't call me and tell me. So when I went to chemo for 1:30, they told me, hey, did you go upstairs to go meet with Kelly? And I'm like, no. I was like, I didn't have an appointment with Kelly. It's like, yes, you did. You had it for 1 o'clock. I'm like, no, I didn't. So come to find out, they didn't call me and tell me that they rescheduled my appointment. That was on the 28th for today. But I went on ahead and went upstairs, and they let me speak with with Kelly. And I don't even know. I think she's like my nurse practitioner. I'll have to verify that information. But I went up there and spoke with her. She made sure all my blood work was fine because I did go do blood work last week. And then come to find out I'm anemic. Who would have known that? So apparently I'm anemic today. Anemic with cameras. So, hold on, let me spit this gum out because I chew my gum like a cow. I originally thought that the chemo was going to be done every week for 12 weeks. But it's actually going to be done every other week for 12 weeks. With the first cycle being four cycles. Four rounds of chemo. And then the other one is going to be 12 rounds of chemo. So I'll be taking 2 medicines. One of them is AC. And then the other one is something. Let me just pull my little folder out, y'all. Y'all know I'm super organized. I have always been organized. I have a whole breast cancer folder that I've created to keep all my information in. And I can tell y'all what the medicines are. Cytoxin and adriamycin. So those are the ones that I'm taking. And again, my sister was actually supposed to go with me, but she had to go pick up her son because he was sick. So I took Javaria with me. And just in case I wasn't going to be able to drive, she was nervous just because I was going to make her drive home if I didn't feel well. But I ended up driving myself there, and I ended up driving back home. So she wasn't freaked out because she don't want to drive my car. So,
why y'all run on me like that?
because I tell them I'm going to do the real.
I see that.
You want to come talk to them too?
No.
Well, why you dipping in my convo?
No, you ain't got to.
All right, so I had already completed my CBC earlier this week. Today when I went to chemo, I had rubbed all the lidocaine on it before I went out there. And then I went ahead and used a glove, one of those food service gloves that I have in my kitchen. And that's what I put around it when I put the lidocaine on there. So when I went in today, after I finished my other appointment, we went ahead and they injected the needle. After day 2 of my first chemo, I've been nauseous ever since. I've been trying to get ahead of it. It's a little hard to get ahead of it, but for the most part, I've been trying to get ahead of it. After they stuck the needle in, they went ahead and got everything set up. Of course, they tell you the names of the medicines as they put them in the IV. They did all the medications, and y'all, I feel fine. I feel the same way that I did the first time. For the first 2 days, I'm like really energetic because they do give me steroids. So I'm like super energetic. Right now, I'm not energetic, but honestly, my day didn't start off well. So I think that has something to do with my attitude. I was crying last night, and I'm going to show y'all too. I was crying last night. I don't even know how long I was crying for. I was maybe an hour, maybe more than an hour I was crying because my hair actually started falling out like 3 days ago, which I was fine with it. I'm like, okay, well, it's falling out. It's falling out. But then yesterday, it started falling out in clumps. And when I tell you, prior to last night, I think I didn't realize. I know I have cancer, but I think I didn't realize it until last night. And I literally had like a breakdown. I'm trying not to. But I think up until last night, that's when I realized, like, I knew I had cancer. But last night, I really realized, like, when my hair started falling out and I'm going to show y'all. Like I said, I'm not going to filter it for y'all or nothing. I'm going to take the wrap off so y'all can see. Last night was when I realized, oh my gosh, I have cancer and I'm literally going through this. So, whew. Sometimes I can fight it. Sometimes I can't. But last night, that was the first time. Like, I don't think I have cried about this. I think I've had like moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, I got cancer. But last night was a whole different story. Last night, I started thinking about everything. And it was all because my hair started coming out. Now, I did cut my hair like 2 weeks ago. I cut it very low. I cut it to about this low. And I was trying to control the situation. And I was thinking like, okay, well, if I cut it, then it won't be so bad when it started coming out. And if it started coming out. Because I had a lot of people tell me, well, I know some people that have cancer and their hair didn't come out. A couple people have told me that. My mama told me that she has never seen somebody who's had to go through chemo and kept their hair. So, with that being said, she was right. Some of y'all was wrong. Whoever it was that told me that. But I figured I'd cut it short so that way it'll be easy to maintain. I won't be able to obviously get braids or do anything to my hair because normally I do wear a lot of wigs, but I haven't wore wigs since like right before school let out because it's so hot due to Hurricane Ida. My water just got cut on yesterday, and then my lights just got cut on the day before yesterday. So we're still going through a couple things. But a long story short, basically my second chemo experience is the same as my first. So I'll just tell you guys about the first one since I deleted those videos on accident. So for the first 2 days, I was energetic. The second 2 days, I was down, more like nauseated. I had nausea real bad on day 3, and I didn't catch it in time. So I was nauseated like majority of the day on day 3. But then I took my nausea medicine, and I was able to control it a little bit. But then I found on day 4, so day 3 and day 4 are my worst days after I take chemo, at least from my first experience, which is what I'm telling y'all about. I'll tell you guys about my second experience in a more timely fashion, and I'll tell y'all what's going on. I actually have a notebook now that I am using that one of my Facebook friends, Rika Small, gave me. And I've been using this to write down everything, write down anything that I've been experiencing. And I just started doing this last week. I literally started doing this on last Friday. So this will actually help me keep track of how I'm feeling, what I'm going through that day, what day I'm on. Actually has the dates and everything. I will say, y'all, with this hair, I think this is going to be the worst part. I also did find that, y'all, my face, any of y'all know me in person, y'all know my face is clear. Rephrase that. Let me rewind. My face was clear. I don't know if this has something to do with the chemo. I don't know if this has something to do with the medicine. Y'all, I don't know. But like it's like there are bumps that are already black. You know how when you mess with a bump and like when you play, like start busting them and stuff, then they turn black and it creates blemishes. These are coming in black. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. I didn't hear anything about breaking out with chemo, but apparently I need to figure out what's going on because literally they're coming in as blemishes. So they're already dark spots, and this started happening. I don't remember what day, but it was after the first round of chemo. And like my face is clear. Yeah, Auntie Sean, please research it for me because I like my clear face. And I don't recall them telling me that I was going to break out with chemo. Because I probably would have told them, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. But it's like, it's bad. It's like really bad. And like, it's, I don't know. But it's better than dying. Let's say that. Also, I have been feeling some fatigue the past couple of days. Right now, so basically what we're doing is we're doing the chemo every 14 days. So today would be the 14th day from the last chemo. So I set it up to where I can go to work in the morning. This is what we're going to try. I'm going to go to work in the morning, leave work at 1 to go to my chemos at 1:30. So that way I can actually get some work done so I don't get behind. I do have someone working in place for me at work, but I'm not ready to take a leave yet. But as far as the chemo is concerned, I think I still am able to work with no problems unless it starts getting worse. And I'm praying to God that it don't get worse. Again, these bumps, this hair loss alone has been a lot, and that's only been after the first chemo. So I don't know what to expect with the next ones moving forward. Just because it came out of nowhere. And they told me I was going to lose my hair, but they said I was going to lose it after the second chemo. So they lied. And yes, I do keep cutting it off. But I cut it off this time. I cut it like 2 weeks ago because I wanted to be ahead of the game. Just in case it started falling out, I didn't want to start freaking out. And I know y'all ain't ready. Coilers, y'all life would be so boring without me. I'm just telling you, y'all would be screwed. You, Amanda, y'all will be totally screwed. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the chemo and let the chemo do its stuff. And then we'll figure out how to get rid of these bumps and figure out how to grow some hair back in the next, again, it's extended because I thought the chemo was going to be every week. So we have 12 weeks. Factor in every other week. It's going to be longer than I thought, which is fine. Totally fine. I'll just adjust. But if I start calling y'all and I start crying and be like, hey, I need somebody to talk to, probably going to be Corliss because Corliss and Amanda cry the most. Y'all just some big ass babies. But I'm ready. I'm trying to stay positive. It is not hard to stay positive when I have friends that are checking on me on a regular basis. So I love that. I have friends that check on me constantly. I have church members that check on me constantly throughout the week. So that helps keep me motivated. Even when I'm feeling, you know you're a crybaby. Even when I'm feeling bad, they send me like little memes or send me prayers and things like that. Y'all, I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. It's just more so of the amount of stuff that I'm exposing to y'all. But I said in the beginning that I was going to give y'all the truth, whether it's good, bad, the good, bad, and the ugly. So it definitely started falling out like 3 days ago. So all this has come out. I do not like that. And I'm afraid if I pull this, it's going to come out. It did a little bit though. But like, good thing I cut my hair, because like it's coming out in middle pieces and things like that. It's coming out all right here. Basically what it's doing, y'all remember last year I cut my hair? I cut my hair on the sides, trying to be cute. And it was cute. I can't say trying to be cute because it was cute. But that's basically what it's doing. It seems like, I mean, yeah, some has come out here. You can obviously see that it's thin. My hair is very thick. And the amount of hair that has come out already is a lot. Like if it was on like a normal person's hair, again, my hair is thick because I don't know what. If it was on a normal person's head, they would probably already be bald. So just the way and as quick as this has been coming out, like, y'all, this is the worst. This is the part that made me start crying last night. And when I tell you, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, why am I freaking out? Because I literally cut all this up into like a mohawk type thing last year. But it's different when you're cutting it and when it's coming out, especially when it's falling out. So y'all gonna see the good, bad, and the ugly. I'm quite sure I'm gonna be judged. I'm quite sure people are gonna be talking noise. I'm quite sure some people are gonna be like, oh, that's what she get, or whatever the case may be. I don't care. I'm just saying that right now. I don't care. I'm trying to do what I said I was gonna do, which was broadcast this so that other people can see. But I'm trying. I'm trying. So yeah, it definitely is falling out. I don't know how much y'all can see. The back is definitely falling out. And take in mind, my hair is nappy. My hair has always been nappy. I just got nappy hair. So when all this chemo and stuff is over and it start growing back, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Because they say that the people with cancer, they be having baby hair. So they be said the hair soft and everything. So maybe it's happening for a reason. Maybe it's happening for a reason. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep the negativity away from me. Anybody that be having anything negative to say, maybe I hang up from them. Yeah, I'm going to be having that baby hair. Y'all see this bald spot right now? But maybe this is going to be baby hair in what we thought was going to be 3 months, which is now going to be about 6 months. So, with that being said, that just means I'm going to go buy me another cute wig. After I had my breakdown, I was good. I haven't seen the back. I'm about to show y'all the back, and then I'll go back and watch the video. But it's been falling out. It's been falling out like crazy. Like, and I'm scared to do it right now. But even if I just, like, comb my hair, which is what I've been doing, yeah, it's coming out now. It's just been coming out. And all I was doing was just doing a regular brush, like I normally just brush my hair. And it had a whole thing of hair in the thing. So it sucks. But again, I expect probably by the end of next week. And I might cut it just as fast as it's falling out. At first I wanted to go ahead and experience the process. But as fast as it's falling out, I think I just want to cut it all off. Because it's falling fast. Javaria, bring me that bag with that hair in it. So what I started doing now, I didn't do this 3 days ago. I literally just did this today. This morning, right before I went to work. I put the hair in a bag. And I'm going to show y'all how much hair is in this bag. And again, this ain't even from the past. Again, it started falling out 3 days ago. This is not from the hair that started falling out 3 days ago. This is from the hair that has fell out this morning. But I'm okay. I'm okay now. I'm able to talk about it. I ain't crying about it. Like, you're putting strong chemicals in your body, so expect other strange reactions. Yeah, I see that with this. My skin was clear.
Her skin was clear. It was glowing.
It was glowing. It was pretty. And now it's just, like, for real, I'm going to research this and see, because I didn't see that in the cancer handbook that you're going to start breaking out. That wasn't in the lesson. But, and this is all balled up. This is the hair that came out my head this morning. Again, this is just this morning. Y'all know I'm gray. This is this morning. This is the amount of hair that normal people have on their head, on their whole head. So I'm expecting it to literally fall out within the next couple of days. So again, that's a lot of hair. This is somebody's whole ponytail. And again, good thing, thank God that I had already cut it. I had cut it low so it'd be easier to maintain. Thank God I did, because if I would have woke up and them long strands of hair was on my bed, on my pillowcase, I would have started freaking out then. So what I'm going to do, and I just started today, I'm going to put the hair in the bag as it comes out to see how much hair is on the head. And, I ain't going out rocking this look with all this hair falling out. And y'all, it's literally falling out in patches. And this has been the worst part. I don't even want to touch it, because as soon as you start doing that, and then you just. But literally, I'm gonna continue on brushing my hair like I normally do when I get up, and I guess that'll be when I see all the hair in the brush. Also, so I did the chemo today, and then they got this cool little device. I have never heard of this. They did this on the first chemo, where it actually, this little device that puts the medicine in me in 24 hours, so I don't have to go back to the doctor's office. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely think that's cool.
Yes.
And then I take it off like 2 hours after the medicine goes in. So it's supposed to go in me at 8:30 tomorrow. So I'm not going to take it off until 10 o'clock. Me, Javaria, and Asia tried taking it off last time, and we were freaking out because we didn't know which direction it needed to be pulled. But apparently you can pull in any direction. But we were freaking out. We couldn't figure out how to get it off. We didn't want to make, if it was a needle in it, make it start sticking me somewhere else. So just pull it out. Just what I was crying about last night. And again, I'm quite sure, I haven't seen the back, but I felt the back. So I'm quite sure y'all can see it. I definitely could feel right here. It's probably like a whole line of hair out right there. And then ain't no telling what all this is looking like. But like I said, I was going to keep it real with y'all. Let y'all know what was going on. Apparently I have to get blood work done every time that I go to chemo, like the day before or the day of. So I just got to remember about those appointments. I just be so worried about the chemo appointments that I be forgetting about all the other appointments that comes with it. I used to take 4 pills. I think I'm up to like 8 or 9 pills right now. Might be more than that. Got me some vitamin D pills and some calcium pills. And of course, I already take 1 a day. I felt I needed to get on live today because of the post I made yesterday with me freaking out about the hair. But I'll be okay. I might cut it off. I might let it just fall off. After this situation, Because y'all know I be quick to cut my hair off. But after this situation, I don't think I'm going to cut. Whenever it decides to grow back, I'm not going to cut it no more. God, don't quote me on that. I don't think I'm going to cut it anymore. But I love all you guys. Y'all have been my #1 supporters, and we're going to get through this cancer journey. I already got my bracelets. I don't know if y'all can see them. And it's like Cancer Warrior is what I take from this. Thank you guys for the prayers. I'm going to go ahead and drop off now because my phone's about to die. But thank you guys, and peace out.